Hello dear students, how are you all? I Tausif Ahmed welcome you once again, and today we are going to solve some important sentence improvement questions. Okay, so 13 days to go and CGL is at the doorstep, and I hope that you all must be preparing for examination. Is my voice clear? Is my voice clear? Is my voice clear? Okay, wonderful. So let's start, guys. Let's start with the question number 1. So this is the question and you have to improve the sentence. This part has been underlined. I will reach. Okay. By this time tomorrow, I will reach my home. By this time tomorrow, I will reach my home. By this time tomorrow, I will reach my home. Is there any improvement required in this sentence, or this sentence is absolutely correct? Yes. Is there any improvement required? See, whenever there is time with preposition by, the sentence should be in future perfect. Future perfect means subject plus will, shall, then have, then third form of verb and object. Okay, subject, will, shall, have, third form of verb and object. So whenever a sentence has time with preposition by, the sentence must be in future perfect tense. Okay, so by this time tomorrow, I will reach will be replaced by I will have or I shall have reached. That means option number 2 is the right answer. Option number 2 is the right answer. So remember that if time is given with the preposition by, for example, by 5 o'clock, by 4 o'clock, by next week, by next year, whenever time is given with the preposition by, the sentence should be in future perfect tense. That's why I will reach will be replaced by I shall have reached. Okay, in place of I will reach, we'll write I shall have reached would be the right answer. Okay, shall have reached would be the right answer. Okay, let's see the question number 2. He was so afraid that his knees knocked one another. He was so afraid that his knees knocked one another. Here, one another has been underlined. You have to check whether one another is right or wrong. He was so afraid that his knees knocked one another. See, one another is used for more than two. And there is no doubt that we all have just two knees. None of us has more than two knees. Okay, we have two legs, it means we have two knees. So for two, we cannot use one another. For two, we use each other. Okay, for two, we use each other. So here, option number 2 is the right answer. Okay, option number 2 is the right answer. Clear? Now the next one, question number 3. They only work when they have no money. Here, whole sentence has been underlined. Whole sentence has been underlined. They only work when they have no money. Like, you have to replace the whole sentence in case it is wrong, and if it is not wrong, just choose the no improvement one. See, when they have no money, they only work. When they only work, they have no money. What should be the answer? They work only when they have no money. See, here option number 3 is the right answer. They work only when they have no money. This means they usually do not work. Option number 3 means they usually do not work. They work only when they need money. So option number 3 is the right answer. Okay. Why is this wrong? They only work when they have no money. So when they have no money, everyone has to work. So only, the position of only is wrong. Always remember that the word only is placed before the word it modifies. Okay. Only is an adverb. Okay. Only is an adverb and it is placed before the word it modifies. Okay. So here option number 3 is the right answer. Okay. Now the next one. When we saw him last, he ran to catch a bus. When we saw him last, he ran to catch a bus. Here, he ran to catch a bus is underlined. Okay. Ran to. When we saw him last, he ran to catch a bus. See, here ran to will be replaced by was running. When we saw him last, he was running to catch a bus. When we saw him last, he was running to catch a bus. When we saw him last, he was running to catch a bus. Okay? Clear? Okay. The next one. He suddenly struck a note of discord in his otherwise harmonious presentation. He suddenly struck a note of discord in his otherwise harmonious presentation. Note of discord. Yes. What should be the improvement here? Yes, what should be the improvement? Yes. I'm very sorry, there was some technical thing. Mic was not working. Yes. So what is the improvement here? He suddenly struck a note of discord in his otherwise harmonious presentation. Okay. In his otherwise harmonious. Here the word harmonious has been underlined. He suddenly struck a note of discord in his otherwise harmonious presentation. So what should be the improvement? Is harmonious correct? He suddenly struck a note of discord in his otherwise harmonious presentation. No, I'm very sorry. Here harmonious has not been underlined. Discord is underlined. Note of discord. He suddenly struck a note of discord in his otherwise harmonious presentation. Note of unhappiness, note of regret, note of anger. Here unhappiness or regret or anger. Here no improvement is required. Okay. No improvement is required. He suddenly struck a note of discord in his otherwise harmonious presentation. Note of discord means he start speaking something which was not favorable to the listener. Okay. Question number 6. If I dyed my hair green, everybody will laugh at me. Okay. Here will has been underlined. If I dyed my hair green, everybody will laugh at me. In this sentence, here we have past indefinite tense. Here we have past indefinite tense. Okay. And if clause is in past indefinite, the main clause should have would. Okay. So here will has to be replaced by would. Will has to be replaced by would. This is type 2 conditional, where if clause is in past indefinite, that's why the main clause must have would in place of will. Okay. So if I dyed my hair green, everybody will laugh, will be replaced by would laugh at me. So here option number 1 is the right answer. Let's see the next one. The students often play truant, didn't they? Okay. So here question tag has been underlined. Question tag has been underlined. Now we all know that in question tag we use the helping verb of the subject of the sentence. So here the sentence is in present indefinite tense. Okay. So helping verb of present indefinite is do or does. And if the subject is they, helping verb should be do. Now one more thing. If the sentence is positive, its question tag must be negative. And if the sentence is negative, its question tag must be positive. So as we can see, the sentence is in positive sense. Okay. And if the sentence is positive, its question tag should be negative. So don't they will be the appropriate question tag for this sentence. So don't they. Option number 3 is the right answer. Option number 3 is the right answer. Don't they is the right answer. Yes, Sana, you are absolutely right. The next one. Question number 10. He is adequately provided for the necessity of life. He is adequately provided for the necessity of life. Here, for has been underlined. For. He is adequately provided for the necessities of life. What should be the error? What should be the improvement here? Provided with. Sana says with. Sana says with. Prajwal with. RD education. Yes, you all are absolutely right. Provided is always followed by with. Provided is always followed by with. So option number 3 is the right answer. You will be provided with all the amenities. Okay, you will be provided with all the amenities. So provided is followed by with. Provided is followed by with. Provided with. Okay. Next. The TV news is doctored by non-professionals and vetted by political higher-ups. So here, vetted has been underlined. Vetted has been underlined. Now you have to tell whether this word is correct or not. Vetted by political higher-ups. See, the word wetted, WHETTED, word wetted means to quicken, means to make something happen quickly. Okay, wetted. The word wetted, WETTED, this is the verb, this is the second form of wet. This is the second form of wet. Okay, wet, to wet something. Okay, for example, the child wetted his clothes again. The child wetted his clothes again, to wet something, right? And the word wetted, VETTED, the word wetted means to examine carefully. Okay, word wetted means examine carefully, and you all know the meaning of written. Now, I have told you the meaning of all these words. Now you have to tell which option is right. Now you have to tell which option is right. You have to tell which option is right. So here option number 2 is right. The TV news is doctored by non-professional and vetted by political higher ups. It is examined carefully by political higher ups. Okay, so vetted is the right answer. Clear? Okay. Now the next question. Will you type these letters now? Will you type these letters now? Here will has been underlined. Will you type these letters now? See, will for plan, can for ability, and for less polite request, and could is used for polite request. Okay, we use will when we talk about plans. We use can for ability and also for less polite request. Okay, and could is used for more polite request. So here could will replace will. Could you type these letters now? Okay, could you type these letters now? So could will be used here. Okay, Vaishnavi, see, can and could both can be used to make request, but can is less polite. Like can is more straightforward. Okay, without any politeness, with you can say a bit rudely. Okay, it sounds rude when you request someone using can. So could should be used. Okay. Now question number 11. The traveler commanded of the peasant he would tell him the way to the nearest village. Yes. Yes, what should be the improvement? The traveler commanded of the peasant has been underlined. Okay, if he would is also underlined. Commanded of the peasant if he would. Okay, so this part has been bracketed. The traveler commanded of the peasant he would tell him the way to the nearest village. See, can you tell me? The traveler commanded of the peasant if he would tell him the way to the nearest village. See, if we check option number 1, always remember that narration and voice, narration is direct, indirect, and voice means active and passive voice. These two chapters can also be asked in sentence improvement and spotting errors section. Okay, so this question is entirely based on the rules of narration. Let me tell you how. Here we have conjunction if. Okay, if you have studied direct indirect, you must know that if as a conjunction is used in interrogative sentences. If as a conjunction is used in interrogative sentences, and if the sentence is interrogative, reporting verb should be asked. So if and exclaimed does not make an appropriate pair. So eliminate this one. Now inquired of the peasant if. Inquired means asked. Inquired of means asked. Okay. And whether and replied do not make appropriate pair, because whether is also used in interrogative sentence. Okay. So whether cannot be used with reporting verb replied. So eliminate this as well. Okay. And commanded cannot be the answer. So here option number 2 is the right answer, because if conjunction if or whether has been given, it means the sentence is in interrogative form, and if it is interrogative, the reporting verb should be asked or inquired of. So here option number 2 is the right answer. Okay, the next one. As I was new to the place, I felt like a fish in water. Felt like a fish in water. This part has been underlined. As I was new to the place, I felt like a fish in water. Felt like a fish in the water, felt like a fish with water, felt like a fish out of water. See, there is an idiom to feel like fish out of water. This is an idiom. Okay, feel like fish out of water. This is an idiom. Its meaning is to feel uncomfortable. Okay, to feel like fish out of water means to feel uncomfortable. Okay, so if someone is at the new place, he will feel uncomfortable. So in water is not right, feel out of water is the right answer. Okay. Clear? Now the next one, question number 13. The flood affected people are looking forward with the visit of the government. Looking forward with. Here looking forward with, this portion has been underlined. Looking forward with. The flood affected people are looking forward with. So we all know that looking forward with has no meaning. The phrase is looking forward to. Looking forward to is the right answer. And this is always followed by ing, always remember. Okay. ing or noun. So looking forward to is the right answer. Okay. The next one. He is fond of saving money. Saving. Here the word saving has been underlined. He is fond of saving money. See, hoarding means to collect something illegally. Okay, when we store, collect or store, when we collect or store something illegally, it is called hoarding. Okay, hoarding means to collect or store something illegally, as many businessmen in India do. They store grain and other important things illegally. So hoarding means to collect things illegally. Okay, he is fond of not spending money. Okay, so not spending and saving both have same idea. So there is no sense in replacing saving by not spending, because both have same idea. So, and spending carefully, no. So here no improvement required. No improvement required. Okay, no improvement required. Now the next one. He comes often to our house. See, comes often has been underlined. This is an adverb of frequency. Okay, and adverb of frequency are always placed before verb. So often should come before come. So it would become he often comes. He often comes would be the right answer. He often comes would be the right answer. Okay. Okay, the next one. Most of the participating members at the fair, which was organized by the students, were mathematics teachers. Here, mathematics teacher has been underlined, and you have to tell whether it is correct or not. Mathematics teachers. See, here we have apostrophe s, and if apostrophe s is there, it must have a noun after it, and but noun is not there, so apostrophe cannot be used. It means it is wrong. So no improvement has been. Teacher in mathematics. Teacher in mathematics makes no sense. Mathematics teachers. Mathematics teachers. See, subject is mathematics, not mathematic. Okay, mathematic, no. So option number 2 is the right answer. Mathematics teacher. Okay, mathematics teacher is the right answer. Now question number 17. Americans do not object my calling them by their first names. Americans do not object my calling them by their first name. So my calling them has been underlined. My calling them has been underlined. Americans do not object. See, always remember, mathematics teacher. Where is the mathematics teacher? Sakshi, your option is not there. Mathematics teacher is not there. Teachers is there, na? Okay. So always remember that object, the word object is always followed by 2 plus ing. Okay. The word object is always followed by 2 plus ing. Okay. 2 is the fixed preposition with object, right? So object requires 2. Object requires 2. That's why option number 2 is the right answer. Object to my calling them would be the right answer. Object to my calling them would be the right answer. Okay. Now the next one. The NYC building at New York City is as high as every other building in the United States of America. Yes. What should be the improvement here? See here, as high as every other building. This portion has been underlined. Okay. The NYC building at New York City is as high as every other building in the United States of America. Yes. See, the NYC building in New York is higher than any other one. Okay, so here option number 3 would be right answer. Higher than any other one. Higher than any other one is the right answer. Okay. Now, question number 19. But here again, there are allegations of indiscriminate reclamations and acquisitions to the farmland by the Adanis. Here, reclamation and acquisition to the farmland by the Adanis has been underlined. Which should be the right answer here? See, reclamation is an uncountable noun. Is an uncountable noun. It can't be plural. It can't be plural. Okay, but it has been given in plural form here, which is wrong, right? So here also reclamation is plural, eliminated. Okay, now we have two options, 2 and 3, reclamation as well as acquisition of farmland. Reclamation and acquisition of farmland. So as well as farmland. Okay, here we have are. Okay, and if plural verb is there, we cannot use as well as, we can use and. So here option number 3 is the right answer, reclamation and acquisition of farmland. Okay. Now the next one, question number 20. It is a 3 years degree course. 3 years degree course, this part has been underlined. Option number 1 has an cannot be used with 3, eliminated. A 3-year degree course, 3 years. After 3 we cannot write plural. Okay, because we have a noun after it. So eliminate this. Option number 2 is the right answer. Option number 2 is the right answer. Okay, option number 2 is the right answer. Clear? Now the next one, 21. As soon as winter sets in, the number of tourists start increasing suddenly. The number of tourists start increasing. This part has been underlined. See, always remember, a number of is followed by plural noun and plural verb, but the number of is followed by plural noun but singular verb. This is the difference. Always remember, a number of is followed by plural noun, plural verb, and the number of is followed by plural noun and singular verb. Okay, so if we consider option number 1, the number of tourists, okay, after the number of noun should be plural, it is plural, but verb should be singular. So here R is wrong. Okay, that's why option number 1 cannot be the answer. Now the amount of tourists. Now the word amount is used for uncountable noun. The word amount is used for uncountable noun, but tourists are countable. So eliminate this option. The number of tourists increases. After the number of, we need singular verb, and here the verb is singular. Okay, so option number 3 is the right answer. Why not no improvement? Because start is first form of verb which is plural. That's why no improvement cannot be the answer. If it were starts, S-T-A-R-T-S, fifth form of verb in place of start, this sentence would have been correct, and in that case we would have chosen the fourth option, which is no improvement. Okay, so this whole sentence is based on this rule, that a number of is followed by plural nouns, plural verb, and the number of is followed by plural nouns, singular verb. This whole sentence, this whole question is based on just this rule. Okay, now next question. Is respect really preferable than money? So preferable than, this part has been underlined. Okay, is respect really preferable than? Always remember that preferable is followed by to. Preferable is not followed by then. So no improvement. And third option, can it be the answer? Is respect really preferred or money? This is also wrong structure. Option number 1 is the right answer. Is respect really preferable to money? Okay, preferable to money is the right answer. Okay, question number 23. His speech was marked by disagreement and scorn for his opponent's position. Was marked by disagreement and scorn for his opponent's position. This whole part has been underlined. Yes, what should be the answer? See, if here we have was, it cannot be changed into present unnecessarily. So eliminate this option. Okay. Now, marked is always followed by with. So eliminate option number 3 also. No improvement cannot be the answer. No improvement cannot be the answer. Because marked is followed by with and here we have by. That's why no improvement cannot be the answer. So why is it no improvement? Because marked is followed by with, not by. Why not option number 3? Because here also we have by. Okay. And why not 1? Because here tense has been changed. So option number 2 is the right answer. Option number 2 is the right answer. Okay. Now the next one. Ravu is as tall if not taller than Sohan. As tall. See, as tall. After this we necessarily need as tall as. So as tall, no. As tall as, if not taller, 2. Here taller is not followed by 2. So eliminate this. As tall as, if not taller than. Option number 3 is the right answer. Here option number 3 is the right answer because taller is never followed by 2. Taller is followed by then. That's why second option cannot be the answer. Clear? Now, the last question today. The bigger dilemma facing these mega stores is how to retain customers after the novelty wear thin. After the novelty wear thin. This is the answer. Okay. So novelty is an uncountable noun. Novelty is an uncountable noun. And uncountable nouns are always followed by singular verb. But here the verb is plural. Where is first form which is plural. Okay. So no improvement cannot be the answer because novelty is uncountable which is followed by singular verb. Correct. So here novelty cools down. No. Cools down has no meaning. Wears off. No. Here wears thin is the right answer. Wears thin is the right answer. Okay. Because novelty is an uncountable noun. Novelty is an uncountable noun. It cannot be followed by plural verb. It should be followed by singular verb. Clear? Clear? So here ends today's session and every day I ask but you do not give any response. I want you to know that if you have any particular requirement, any particular demand that I can fulfill before your examination, please let me know so that I may plan my next class accordingly. Okay. If there is any particular requirement, because only 8 or 9 students are watching me right now, so I can fulfill your demands, right? If any chapter, if any particular section, whatever you want, if you have any particular demand, let me know. I'll plan my next class accordingly. Okay, Prajwal said, please bring PQRS and close test. Okay, Prajwal. Any other student who would like to ask something? Make a marathon class for error spotting. Okay, Rajendran, today is Friday. tomorrow or day after tomorrow. That means Saturday or Sunday. I am going to arrange a marathon class for spotting error. Okay? Okay, Rajendran? Either Saturday or Sunday. I will definitely arrange, I'll definitely plan a marathon class for spotting error in the evening. Okay? Clear? Okay. So see you in the next class. Till then, goodbye.